Hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to our midweek live analysis with Prince Wonder. As usual on the program, we're going to be looking into the financial markets to see what the market has been doing, try to determine where the market is going to go next, and how we are going to be reacting to that. All right. So I think in the wake of the SVB issue, the market has been reacting negatively to the US dollar. And as a result of that, a lot of assets, a lot of different mediums of foreign exchange have been on the rise, right? Bitcoin, the entire cryptocurrency market has been on the rise, selling against, they've been buying against the US dollar. In the forex markets, we have Euro, GBP, NZD, even gold appreciating against the US dollar. All right, so let's just hop into the market, see what's what, and all right. So I've been sharing this chart in the group for a while, and I specifically identified 27.6, 26.4, 500, and our top current top right now is at 28.4. So we're looking at 27.5, 26.4, 500 as our base support for now, our local support for now. Now, the main question really is, where are we going to from here? Are we going to be heading up? Are we going to be coming down? Seeing what the market is doing, what are we likely to do? Obviously, we formed a triple top here at this resistance. So clearly, there's a bit of a resistance, like a really strong resistance there. But at the same time, you notice we're forming higher lows. Okay. At the same time, you notice we're forming higher lows, which is a bullish pattern. Okay, which is a bullish pattern. So in everything, personally, I'd be looking at more of a bullish continuation or a break of that resistance eventually. Now, it's actually very simple logic. We bounced up, hit the resistance, came back, we made a higher low, reversed from the same place, higher low. We're bouncing off of the same resistance, right? So what happens if you continue to hit the same place over and over and over again? It becomes softer and sore and easy to break, right? So it's just simple logic. Okay. So personally, I'd be expecting a break of that range, although with the strong sell that we're seeing right now, it may not be immediate. So we still have the possibility of still dropping even back to 27 5. So even if we do drop to this range, even though we break below that trend line, this trend would still be valid. So we still have at least 27.5 to go if this market is to I'm saying the trend is still valid at 27.5 should we drop to that point. Okay, looking at the RSI, it's actually very possible for us to drop all the way there. But should we break below that, then I think this trend is gone for now. So we'll be looking at 26 5. Okay, so here, so it's either we do this and then break out, or we do this and possibly still go up. But for now, we're looking more at the short term move. Looking more at this. This seems a little more likely for now. So possibly it drop to 27.5 and then we'll go up from there, right? But no doubt it's actually a little bearish right now. Okay, so in the wake of this, we'll be expecting alternate coins to dip a little. It's only natural, right? Where Bitcoin goes, the rest of the market naturally follows. So if we're going to be expecting a dip for BTC, we'd be expecting a dip for alternate coins. Now, ICP, following its previous pattern, I think there's also a lower high, lower low channel here. All right. So we do have a channel here. Now following this, we're looking at a sell, at least down here. Like, personally, I wouldn't really mind putting my TP at 4.7, but let's just follow the channel and see. SL just a little above here should be fine. So we have a neat one ratio 2.15. So this is following, should Bitcoin make that sell, this is what's going to happen with ICP, and it actually looks very likely, all things considered. Okay, so I'm a little indecisive for Solana. We need to see it break below the support before we take any position or make any move towards the sell side. The RSI actually does look bearish, but we're not at the position to sell yet. We need to see it break support before we do that. Now, clearly, the lack of interest we see noted on the RSI is more than enough reason to support a sell, but we're not at a position to sell right now. I never take a sell as a support. If you've been following my analysis, you know this by now. AVAX. Okay, so I shared a signal, a short-term signal on this last few days. We actually got rejected here. Luckily, I closed that trade because I noticed Bitcoin was acting funny. Okay, so following this, I think this is still more of a break of that support. We've really not climbed above it, so this is still probably a breakout and retest and possible bearish continuation from there. Let me check the higher time frame. Yeah, most likely. So this is more of a breakout retest, and then we expect a bearish continuation soon. As of right now, the market on a short term really looks bearish. Okay, on the short term really looks bearish. But when we go climb up to the higher time frame, it seems like we still have a few moves to make. So it's still a little possible to after this pullback we get a bullish continuation. All right, so let's take a look at some of the pairs you guys asked me to look into. CHR. Okay, so higher low, lower high pattern broke out of the trend, broke below the support we tested. Now it looks like we're unable to break that and we're selling. Yeah, that definitely looks like a sell. So possibly to the next support. Just place our stop loss slightly above here, and we're good to go. Okay. It's been a while I actually analyzed Ethereum. Okay, so it looks like we've been falling a little shy of our key zone up there. Probably formed a mini resistance here. Okay, I'm a little indecisive here. I really can't tell what's going on here because it seems like Ethereum has formed a little base around here, seeing the continuous rejection from this zone. If you want to take a sell, I'd probably recommend waiting until it breaks below that current support. Yeah, from there, maybe put your stop loss somewhere here. Yeah, the odds are still not that bad, but I think this is the best thing to do right now. Place yourself underneath the support and take it from there. All right, so let's take a look at the forex market. Euro USD. Obviously, we're going to sell. Like I said, pretty much every market reacted the same way to the SVB situation, and they all bought against the US dollar. Partially, that trend has been exhausted a little bit, and we're going to see some corrections, even if it's not exhausted. I think we're still going to see corrections and pullbacks. So this is simply one of those situations, and these markets tend to mirror each other. So this is what I'm expecting. Although this has a 1:1.3 odds, I won't be taking it. But as far as market expectation goes, at least I'm expecting this much for Euro USD. Maybe among one of the other pairs, we could see something better. Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, so we could take GBP USD from its current resistance. Yeah, see, we have a little, well, a lot better odd there, one ratio 1.8. So, best to just take that trade there. GBP, JPY. It seems this one is playing against. Well, clearly, we've broken above the resistance here, so there's likelihood of a bullish continuation. Let's outline the next major resistance. Okay, so yeah, personally, I'd wait until this point to take a sell. Looks like we still have a little room to grow, or a little more momentum coming in. So I personally wait for this point to enter. GBP USD is a sell. I wait for this point to enter. Yeah, I think we have some fundamentals coming up later on. In a moment, let me confirm. Today should be FOMC, right? Yeah, today at 2 p.m. Is FOMC, so you might want to trade carefully if the results of okay, 7 p.m. So if the results of their announcements don't favor your analysis, it might not go very well. But a lot of what we've analyzed really is short term, so and some of them are a little more mid term. So even if that happens, really probably will not knock you out of the market. Okay. All right, guys. So this is what we have this morning. I hope analysis of what we've looked at would be of some use to you as you trade the market the rest of the week. We'll see you guys next week. And if you missed any part of this, the video is going to be on YouTube along with, well, every week we upload the video from our midweek live analysis. And if you do want to learn how to analyze the market yourself, feel free to hit me up or check our websites for our courses and classes. All right, guys. So have a great day.